I wasn't sure when it started, the suspicion creeping into my mind like an unwelcome intruder, but it had been months since I first noticed the changes in Kent. My husband had always been charming, attentive, and the perfect partner in many ways. But lately, something had shifted. He started working late more often, claiming he had pressing deadlines or impromptu meetings. At first, I believed him. Why wouldn't I? He had never given me a reason to doubt him before. But then came the hidden phone calls, his screen dimming every time I walked by, the occasional new cologne that didn't quite match the one I bought him for Christmas. I told myself I was being paranoid, that it was just stress or a bad week. But deep down, a voice I couldn't silence told me something was terribly wrong. Farah, my best friend, was the first person I confided in. We had been close since college, and I knew she wouldn't sugarcoat things. One afternoon, over coffee, I told her about Kent's recent behavior, the little things that were adding up in my mind. Farah looked at me, her dark eyes serious, and said, "Sophia, you know I love Kent, but this doesn't sound good. You need to follow your instincts." Her words stuck with me, gnawing at the back of my mind. I didn't want to believe it, that Kent, the man I loved, the father of our son, could be betraying me. But ignoring it wouldn't make it go away. With Farah's encouragement, I started paying closer attention, piecing together the puzzle that my heart already knew the answer to. It was a Thursday night when it all came crashing down. Kent had told me he was working late again, and something inside me snapped. I called Farah. "I can't do this anymore," I said, my voice shaking. "I have to know." With her on the other end of the line, I drove across town, following the GPS to a high-end hotel I never thought I'd see him at. My heart raced in my chest, every beat louder than the last. When I arrived, I sat in the parking lot, my hands gripping the steering wheel so tightly my knuckles turned white. Then I saw him. Kent walked out of his car, looking casual, comfortable, and next to him was Maya. She was beautiful, in the way that some women just are. Perfectly put together, tall, with a confidence that made her stand out. And Kent, my Kent, had his arm around her like it was the most natural thing in the world. They laughed together, an intimacy between them that was undeniable. I wanted to look away, wanted to pretend this wasn't real, but I couldn't.